Political career on the grassroots level as a tenant organizer invested in their community. I am a strong proponent of residents being fully invested in their community. It is not enough to make them feel invested or create the perception that they are involved in the decision-making process. Residents must have a strong voice and active participation on a level in which they can impact change. To that end, I would recommend the following changes to the city charter: the abolishment of the office of the city public advocate and the office of the borough presidents, not for any political motivation or agenda, but as a way to reduce the city budget and, most importantly, to redirect funds to local community elections as a way of engaging and empowering citizens to take responsibility, as well as have accountability and a real voice in how their neighborhoods are run. Create civic boards or empower existing community boards by making these elected positions rather than appointed positions. At present, those who serve on community boards are appointed and therefore are beholden to those who appoint them. In addition, their authority is merely in an advisory capacity. I say let's provide teeth to these boards that represent the citizens in their neighborhoods. By electing community board members, they would serve beyond the traditional advisory role. They would have fiscal oversight and be intimately involved in the decision-making process and in the services that their neighborhoods receive from city agencies. Their constituency truly would be the people they represent. In an elected capacity, this is the only way citizens can have a real voice and involvement in how their community is run. And with that voice and involvement, real accountability. As a result, our neighborhoods will thrive and receive the services they need. Again, funding would come from the abolishment of the office of the borough presidents and public advocate. This would be real empowerment of the people and the democratic process at its best. When citizens have ownership, they also have accountability to the community they serve. When they have power, when their voice counts, to recommend legislation to the city council, members of the city council will do their jobs more effectively because they too will be held to a higher accountability. The winner of this process is the collective citizenry. These types of elections of citizen boards should be nonpartisan. Voters should be given the opportunity to select the best and brightest of citizens without party affiliation. In 2003, I was involved in a nonpartisan election that allowed for the full community participation, providing voters with the unique opportunity of choice, not based on party or politics, but on performance and credentials. The primary election process in and of itself limits the number of individuals who can participate and certainly limits the choices of voters. In nonpartisan elections, voters would come from all party lines, and this would make the process more democratic and provide real participation in an electorate that is clearly changing. In closing, I reiterate that the abolishment of the offices of the borough presidents and public advocate and redirecting taxpayer dollars to support local community elected boards will empower the citizenry and neighborhoods in all 5 boroughs. This is the only way citizens can truly have a voice and high level of involvement in the services that their community receives. Thank you.
Thank you.